before, and I thought I'd just bring you with me while we do that. This is the thumbnail I made for my Let's Play Again series. We're going to file import from photos, camera roll. So this kind of inspired me, this in-game ad picture of the rare pom-pom hand reaching for diamonds. I thought that was kind of a cool picture. So the first thing I know is that my Twitter profile picture is circular. First thing I'm going to do is add another layer. So I just tapped on layers, tapped on plus. I want this layer below, so I just take these little bars and drag it below the picture, so I can make it a transparent image behind the picture that I'm creating. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that the blue line is around the layer that I'm working with. I am going to drawing mode, edit, drawing mode, circular. Did that take it? Drawing mode, circular. There we go. So now I have a circular. So I know I can draw a circle. It's got the pencil. You see the pencil over here. So pencil. Let's go back. Let's do one more thing. I'm going to add another layer above it. Okay. Yeah. Let's select. I'm going to select the transparent layer above it, and I'm going to draw a black circle there. Okay, and I'm going to fill it with black. So here's the bucket fill it with black, and then I just tap inside that circle. Now I've got a black circle. Now I'm going to select, alpha to selection means it's going to select the circle I just drew. So we're going to select inverse, means the opposite of what I selected. It means I'm going to select everything else except for that black circle. Now I'm going to go to the picture, and I'm going to edit that picture. So I've got that layer highlighted. I'm going to edit, and I'm going to clear that selection. So now it just cleared that section of that. So now I can select, deselect. So I don't want it selected anymore. I don't need that black circle anymore. If I tap the center of the eyeball on that layer, it hides that, so I don't even see that. So that could be my image that I use for my Twitter. Let's do undo. Didn't need to do that. Undo. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the layer where the circle is. If you see this toggle bar up here where it says 100%, as I toggle that down, it toggles down the transparency, so I can see what's actually underneath that layer. See how I can make it slightly or completely transparent? So we're just going to toggle that down a little bit so I can kind of see through it. Okay, now we're going to edit, transform layer, move and scale. And so we're just going to pinch it in and out or move it around wherever. So I was thinking more zoomed in on hand reaching for diamonds would be a good image. Apply. Okay, so let's go back and make that layer dark, opaque. Okay, and now we're going to go back and do what we did before. Select, alpha to selection, select, inverse. Go back to the middle layer, go back to edit, clear selection, select, deselect, and then we're just going to hide that layer. So this could be my new profile picture. I think that looks kind of cool. I don't like to see that green. I've got my game playing here a little bit. so I don't like to see this, so I can take my pencil. If I hold my finger and just hold the screen, you see where it's picking up the color? It's picking up color. So I can pick up color right next to the green, right there. And I can make my pencil bigger, and I can just, oh, there. That's the layer I want to color on. Oops, circle. Edit, drawing mode, back to our curvy or our drawing mode. Okay, now we're good. Now we can color that in with the pencil. Same with here. Same with here. Maybe up here. Oh. I'm going to make the color a little bit faded so I can blend it a little bit here. There, that could be my new profile picture. I could file, import, insert as a layer. So that's not import photos, import, insert as a layer, import from photos, right there. I do have a lot of images that I have created or I have taken from the Wikia, My Singing Monsters Wiki website. These are all images that I've saved. Some I've created, like I created, oh, I shouldn't have tapped on that, but I created a female Sugar Bush member. Yeah, one day, you know, you get bored, you just do silly things, but that was fun. File, import, insert as a layer, import from photos. Let's go back to my monster folder. And I'm going to look for Hula, so you can just see. This was a picture I found on the internet. I used that for her hair. I used that for her microphone. The scarf idea I used on her. Just how I just, yeah, created her out of... Yeah, I think I might have to make a video of just looking through my images with you. Here's Rare Hula. That's pretty good. Edit. Transform layer. Move and scale. That looks kind of cute. I like her off the circle a little bit. That's kind of nice. Let's see here. Let's hide her, and let's go back to this layer with the hand, and let's remove the hand out of that picture. Let's select, I'm going to select a color here and just make that darker. Doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to be putting her on top of it. Just the exterior outside edges I need it to be. You kind of get the idea there. It's kind of sloppy looking. It doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's look at her again. Oh, okay, so edit, transform layer, move and scale. So we're just gonna apply. No, gotta make her smaller again. Edit, transform layer, move and scale. Now that looks good. So let's clean up that layer behind her of what we can actually see here. I hate when I work on that toolbar, it's so close to the bottom that I can also take that color over here and I can manipulate it to darker, lighter, right in there too, if I wanted to, blend. And that's all happening behind her. See, I can draw on her. I'm not drawing on her, I'm drawing behind her. I'm not sure where that little dot of color came from. It almost appears to be on her, but erase. We might erase her. I tell you that, oh, that'll drive me crazy. Yeah, there was a little dot of color. Okay, so you'll notice my circle has some little icky sticking out there, so I'm going to select that circle again. Select alpha to selection, select inverse, go back to the layer I want to clean, edit, clear selection, select, deselect, hide that circle on top of her, and you see how that just cleaned that circle right back up again. Alright, so I think that's going to be my new Twitter photo. So let's do image, canvas size. We are going to make that 700 by 700. 700. Let's see if that fits into that. Nope. Okay. Let's try 900. 900. 900. Does she fit in that? Oh, we are so close. Okay. Canvas size. 1100 by 1100. Oh, let's make that 1200. Sorry. Change canvas. Okay, let's export. File. Well, let's make it a white background behind her because on Twitter it'll be a white. So let's tap on the layer below her, tap on white, bucket fill, fill it with white. Okay, now let's file, export, PNG, export to photos. All right, let's see if we can do this really quick. I doubt it. I probably don't have time, but we're going to try. Okay, we're going to edit profile, tap, oh, wrong one, cancel. Apply, done, save, and there's my new Twitter picture. Ta-da!